Oh God.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Y'all, you think they can hear us? We got
Considering there's nobody here.
somebody just liked it. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you type in the chat if you can hear us, please? Hey, y'all. We're doing our first live, our first podcast. Yes. I bought this equipment off TikTok. So we were just testing it out. We wanted to see how it was gonna go. We want to start doing a podcast. This is my daughter Deshanti, and my spirit sister over here, Wendy.
Hello.
Everybody say hey.
Hi.
How's everybody doing out there? We just wanted to get up here and first and foremost, I don't know if you guys seen that I had posted that I had a mediumship reading done, and my grandmother was the first person to come through in the reading. Hey everybody. Hey B Smith, April, Debbie, Kelly, Twain. Let me know when y'all are ready for the story. What does everybody got going on tonight? Well, so I was in New Orleans. I actually went live in New Orleans on, I believe, Sunday of this past week, and I decided to do a mediumship reading on Tuesday. It was a 30-minute reading. It was really, really dope. It was my first one, and to be honest with you, I went there expecting to hear from my mother. You know, as you guys know, both my mother and my grandmother have passed. So I went there in hopes to hear from my mom. I just kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna see Helena. I'm about to see Helena." I called my daughter and I was like, "I'm about to talk to Helena," and she was like, "Shut up, get out the phone." And jealous, she was hating. She was hating. But anyway, so I ended up having my reading, and as soon as I actually went into the room, the lady said to me, she said, "It's a lady. Somebody beat me in this room." And I said, "Huh?" She said, "It's a lady." She said, "Somebody beat me in this room." She was like, "I don't know who that is." And I said, I didn't want to tell too much information because I didn't want her to go off of what I'm telling her. So I wanted to see how real it was going to be. So I was like, uh, my mother and my grandmother passed away. So it could be either one of those. And she was like, okay. So she sat down. She started, we did the singing both first. We cleared the energy, of course. And then she said, who is the lady who always had her head covered? Who always had to have her head covered? Well, if you know grandma, you know that she had to have either a hat on, a scarf on, a bonnet, money, something on her head, especially when she was in her closest to right mind. Like as she got more into her dementia state, she didn't really know what was going on. So there was times where you've seen her without anything on. But she would have never allowed that to happen in her natural 100% state. So she always had something on her head. So as soon as she said it to me, I was like, "That's my grandmother." She said, she's here. She's the one who beat me in the room. I actually recorded the reading, which I won't share, of course, my personal things with you guys, but it was a lot of insight. It brought a lot of tears. I actually haven't seen grandma. My mother has came to me in several dreams, at least about 3 times, and she's been gone about 2 years. It'll be 2 years. Or it has been 2 years. Who, grandma? Yeah. Nana, it was just 2 years on the 11th. Okay, but my mom will be 2 years in November. My grandmother's been 2 years on April 11th, and I have not seen her in a dream. But my mother I've seen about 3 times since she's passed. So I actually said this to the lady who was doing my reading, and she explained to me how my grandmother is right beside me. She rides beside me. So that's one of the reasons why she may have not came to me in my dreams, because she's guiding me. And she's sitting beside us right now, turning up. So I was in the shop today. I don't know if you guys who know I cut hair. Um, and I was like, Grandma, right here, walking behind me, cussing me out. So just it was a dope experience, and it was good to. I can't say 100% get closure. I wanted more. It was only a 30-minute reading. She only had time for a 30-minute reading. So I wasn't able to go into as much depth as I would love to, but it definitely a lot of points resonated with me. She did bring up my mother and say that my mother was resting, and they want a lot of things from me on this earth, and I was doing a good job, and thank you. She said that my mother said thank you, which resonated so much because she wouldn't have known for what, but I do. So it was a lot of tears, but I'm happy I got it done, and I'm so open to getting more done, maybe at a longer length, because I just needed more. I just needed so much. Yes, it's been a while since I've seen everybody. Yeah, it was a great reading, April. Like, it was really, really dope. So, yeah. What do you guys got going on tonight, though? She was something else. She literally, when they were like, she beat me in the room. I was like hoping it was my mom, but turned out to be that little lady. Always on turn up time. Always. Hey, what y'all got going on? What do you got going on, Paulette? A little backstory about Wendy. Wendy lost her mom 15 days prior to me losing my mom. So we kind of connect on the fact that number one, well, first of all, we found out we lost our mom 15 days apart, same year, same month, and then we are both Aquariuses. I'm the 8th and she's the 11th, and actually my grandfather's birthday is August the 11th. 11 is my grandfather's. So yeah, and we're both very much into spiritual things. So we have just grown, and we actually work together now, which we didn't when we first met, but now we work together. So that's just a backstory about me and Wendy. Hey, love my mama. I love my mama too. All the way from Commonwealth, Virginia. Big Daddy's doing okay.
Thank you. I think I'm.
Oh my God. Please, y'all, do not boost this girl's head up. Don't do it. Do not boost this girl's head up. But thank you, Paulette. Thank you. Big Daddy's doing good. He's about to turn 93. Same old, same old. He did have a little incident Monday. He had to go to the hospital, but it wasn't for nothing. He came home immediately. Yeah, that is my twin. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful too. Yeah, they did. Hope all is well. Memories can be kept. Yeah, I go to Jacksonville all the time. Well, we went last time we went to my mom's grave was right before her birthday, right before Easter. We decorated her her gravesite. I got actually pictures of that. She turned 65 on April the 12th, so we had a party. We actually had a party. We cooked out. We had music playing. We got a big old banner that said happy 65th birthday. We got cake. We had a big picture of her made. We released doves. We released balloons. We sang and danced, and we did the electric slide because that was one of her favorite dances, boogie woogie woogie. And um we just celebrated her life. So yeah, it was dope. April the 12th. And my grandmother's death date was April the 11th. So I actually brought her big cardboard picture over there too, so she could celebrate with us. Yes. Um, I'm assuming my brother's doing good. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Shut up. I cannot with you. Go ahead. Yes, you can. What's up there then? Thank you so much. Thank you.
How's Wendy doing?
How's Wendy doing?
Um, I'm okay. I'm okay right now. It is a really, really weird thing to grasp when no, it's not, you know, you guys are fun. Truly something that rocked my world. I'm also my best friend. So I haven't done the mediumship yet, but I to go on Mother's Day to do that. So that'll be a story. Trying to connect with my mom. My mom did visit me recently for the first time spiritually here in my apartment. And that was a really, really neat experience. And my oldest daughter experienced it. So that was really, really neat. And my mom pretty much showed up in spirit here in my living room. And it wasn't scary. It wasn't eerie. It was really, really comforting. So I'm doing better now that I had that experience. That was last week. Yeah, about a week ago. So I'm well. Thank you for asking. I feel better now.
Don't report you. Yeah, you don't talk. Thank you so much, Empire. She said she missed Grandma. Saying I don't have to report to you.
Oh,
You ain't nothing to me. Larry's doing good as far as I know. Larry's doing good. Thank you, Empire. Yes, she was a sassy lady. She beat, like I said, soup, and even more, and even still sassy. Actually, in the reading, she said that she felt like Grandma was like, "Hold up, me, don't ain't nobody else, me." And I said, "Yeah, that's her. That's definitely her because she came through like, hey, nobody." Mama said she probably was arguing with my mother. That's what they do.
Stressing her
That's
out.
the favorite. I'm talking. I'm going. I'm your mama. I can hear her right now. So she was, yeah, she sit down, go rest. Because they said my mother was resting. So, um, you know, it was a little bit of closure, but not as much as I would like. But yeah, I can hear her arguing with my mom, like, no, I'm coming through. You're not. period. So I'm gonna say it how it needs to be said. You're gonna say it like, "Oh, Tasha, I love you," and she would have. My mom was really, really softer than my grandmother. My grandmother came straight forward. She said what she needed to say. She said what I needed to be doing. Um, so I got it. I'm appreciative of it. I'm more appreciative of it because I haven't seen her more than anything. She was super funny. Paulette said, "I'm sorry, Wendy." Oh, the grandbabies are turned up. Can y'all want them? Y'all want them?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the grandbabies is turned up. What's going on, Paulette? What you mean you hanging in there? Life be lifing. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that. Um, what was we?
Uh,
No, before we.
the craziness of parenting, what we're teaching our kids.
My grandson is good. We were just oh my grandsons are good. No, he says grandson with a question mark. Now I know, but they only really seen Kaden.
Without my permission. I am the mother.
With her permission, because I do whatever I want to do. No, but anyway, I better stop because you already know I didn't have a case on the whole grandma. They didn't be that. Oh, she said she'll do what she want to do. The mother doesn't consent. Take her down. Take her down right now. Call CPS. She had him on camera. I ain't got time for it, y'all. I still have a dog. My dad has the other dog. I have the girl Ivy. That's my always been my dog, and then the one that my brother had, Bruce. My dad has. Yeah, it's a French. It's a Frenchie too. My brother named him. My brother's so silly. Yeah, it's you got to see him. He looks like Bruce too. He's so cute. Yeah, it's another Frenchie. He's huge. Yeah, he's so fat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Bruce was huge.
Oh, how cute, Bruce.
Little cute Frenchie.
Big. I love that.
Yes, my mom loved electric slide. She loved it. Yep. But yeah, no, we were just sitting here telling Shanti about don't be making those faces.
Tell me about what?
Trying to teach you things are trying to help you not repeat our lessons.
Yeah,
and things that we did wrong in our own children to make things better for the next generation. We were just talking about that.
Do not choose struggle. Do not make better choices.
I know sometimes you have to go through it, and I hate that for people to learn the lessons that need to be learned because it's your own lesson. Essentially, it is. But at times, you pray that you could save somebody from that lesson by your examples, by what just telling them like, hey, you remember whenever blah blah blah. Yeah, that wasn't the best decision for your mother. That wasn't the best decision for you. So just different things like that. I want to do lives every Thursday at least. Me and Wendy both want to do lives on Thursday. You lost your brother while in the Navy. I'm so sorry about that. I'm I'm so sorry about that. You never cried again. They were saying that prayer works, basically. I don't know. No, I'm not saying I don't know the prayer works. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about the never crying again. I don't know that I want to lose. I'm okay with my emotions when they happen. Thank you. Because I'm not super emotional all the time.
Not anymore, no. When I was younger, I was.
Yeah.
When I was younger, my emotions weren't
Yeah.
as in check as they are now. But now, if I do cry, it's okay. I allow myself to cry.
Yeah.
But now, if I continue to cry and I keep crying, then yeah, check me. Like, no, it does feel good to cry sometimes.
Yeah.
It does.
Got to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
We don't own the rights to the music, neither y'all. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there because people. Oh. You had a dream. What kind of dream? What was the dream about, though? I can see 27 thumbs up. So thank you so much, B Smith. I probably got it on my end. I appreciate you. Well, she loved the money. That's actually came through on my reading too. But it was about me and my financial mishaps, how I needed to get myself together. I am that person that's supposed to change the generational wealth. And I've been doing a lot of playing. So that came through in the reading too. You know, she loved money. That definitely was, and I didn't even know why that didn't resonate because money was, she always,
Really?
money was her thing. So the first thing that she talked about in the reading was, she said, "What's going on with your with your finances?" And I said, "Well, I'm not struggling, but I'm definitely blowing a lot of money." And I was like, "But you know what I'm saying?" I was like, "Hence the why I'm in New Orleans." Like, and then she was just like, "Yeah, you need to get that together." She's telling me that you need. There's something about, and then she pulls some more cards. Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Getting
and
me straight.
Kind of throwing off because you were expecting comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. I need.
Well, I got this because you only. What is you gonna talk about?
Right now, I got it. You rest.
Yeah. Rest up, little Lena.
It's not funny.
Wow,
It is
It's not
funny.
funny.
Yes, it is funny.
Wild,
You know how my grandma is. It is funny. It's super funny because you already know how she is. Yeah, she was like, mm-mm. "No, ma'am."
So she beat you there. She beat you to the reading, and the first thing she spoke about, it was like she was probably telling you know.
Ask about that money.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her about that money she got. Where is that?
That's so interesting.
But also like she's from Louisiana, for those who didn't know that. Um the lady picked up that I have Creole. My grandmother was Creole, Geechee Gully. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's that. That's
Mm-hmm.
that.
Well, it's just another descent like from Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so she picked up on all that without me saying anything.
That.
Looking up to heaven. Oh, I get it. I understand. I understand love my mama. Yeah, grandma's sleeping with that money. How's my dog? My dog's fine. Yeah, it is. That's what we were just talking about. It's good to just let it out, especially like you said when your loved ones are gone. Just from time to time. I don't walk around crying every single day, but at times it hits me. It's crazy. At the craziest times, it'll hit me. I'll be like, I'll think of something. I don't know. It just then I'm just like, Dad, my mom's not here no more. Or my grandma's not here no more. My grandma, that little lady.
My grandma was ready to go crazy, but she wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, but she was just like, she didn't like in her little head. God hold me up another day, mija. I don't know. And I'd be like, Grandma, what?
Oh,
Stop that.
she don't want to wake up.
No, like it was like she did, but it was like she was so over, and she truly wasn't.
I feel like my grandfather be like that sometimes.
But yeah, I think she just honestly they get tired sometimes.
He's not sick, and I feel like when he wakes up in the morning, he used to be like, "Good morning, babe." Now he be like, "Thank you for another day." Where are you gonna take me, Lord? Leave.
Yeah, my grandma was to that point where she would say that all the time. Oh, I guess he woke me up another day. So I'd be like, what?
She does. What? She does call it. I spit her out. She hates that for her life. She doesn't even realize what she's carrying around on her face. This thing right here. Huh?
I like that.
My child is crazy, man.
I like that.
Y'all two get on my nerve. Fired. Both of you.
Both got fired.
Both of you. nothing happened with my brother.
I think she's talking about the love my mama. She said about it.
Okay. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, of course I would love to go to that one that one Sunday that's right here in Raleigh. But I think it's a Sunday I have to work in Jacksonville. So I don't believe that I can. But yeah, definitely want to get another. I want to get more insight. I need like a 2 hour. I need everybody to come through. I'm talking about
Right.
I'm talking about the mermaids that I used to go through the water with. I need past lives. I need everybody to come through. Oh, I see somebody in the sea. That's me too. I understand that. That's part of my life. I get that. I was a mermaid. So I need everybody to come through. Rosa Parks, because I was in that era too. No, I was. No, I had a past life reading. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a past life reading, and I ain't gonna say.
What? What?
I ain't gonna say that I was in the era of Rosa Parks, but they had said in my last life that I was like a female like activist, like an activist for like female rights and stuff like that. Like during that era when we were fighting for that type of stuff. So tell me that ain't Rosa Parks era. Yeah. Tell me we ain't on the back of the bus and all the rest of that. Okay, So at the end of the day, I literally, yeah, I want all that to come up. Yeah, you and Rosa was like this.
Were y'all?
You remember Rosa? I would be like,
That's my girl.
we was chilling. We used to get our hair rolled together. You don't even understand. Oh my god.
That is such.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes. Talking about great, great, great uncle.
That's kind of crazy.
I hate that it's just 30 minutes.
I know.
Thank you. Love that, mama. Yes, this is the same grandmother. I mean, same daughter that grandma said, stop turning them lights on. Yes. This is the same little disrespectful little thing right here. Talking about, I'm gonna turn them on. Kept turning on the light.
Because it was not her house. She did not pay the bills.
This is
So
her.
I don't know what she's talking about.
This is her. This is this one. This is also the one pregnant in the back seat that she was cussing out. It's also when she said, what she say? You ugly and I don't like you. Or whatever. Yeah, that's what she said. That's the one. Do you want to know why she treated her like that? She treated her like that because she looked like me and she act like me, and grandma felt like that about me. It's crazy because that actually came up too. She asked me, she said, what is something that your grandma always used to say to you? And I was like, there's nothing my grandma used to always say to me. My grandmother, to be honest with you, we bumped heads because I was kind of just like her. We both were Aquarius. And like she just couldn't, she just really didn't mess with me like that. Like every time we got around each other, we started arguing, even in her right mind. And she was like, well, she see you. She might have never told you, but she see you. You were everything she wanted to be. You have became everything that you have done everything that she wanted to do. You have became what she would have wanted to be. She sees you. And I felt that because I'm telling you, my grandmother, if you really from the outside in looking, she could not stand me. That lady could, like, even from a child, like, we just was not, that was my favorite grandma. It's crazy because like my parents would send us up there for the summer every year. That was the grandma we stayed with. That was the grandma I wanted to see. That's my mom's mom. That's the grandma. But when I got there, like she wouldn't let me do nothing. She would let Larry do everything. She wouldn't let me. I remember I was old enough to drive. I couldn't even start the car. Oh, you don't, just different. Just she wouldn't let me do that, and she was always on. So even though I went up there and she was my comfort, she still wasn't my mom, and she still we still always, maybe when I wasn't little, but when I was old enough to start coming up, always it was gonna always be something that we kind of bumped heads on, or she kind of. When I was younger, I was very respectful. I was taught to be very respectful, so I never went against her. But at the end of the day, I could just feel the like side eye, like Larry. I in the back of my head, like, Dad, Larry get to do everything. I could see you treating me kind of different. You know what I mean? And so as we got older, and she started visiting, and I'm old enough now. I got my own kids and stuff. We definitely just like, lady, stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop. Because she always has something to say. Always has something to say. Which is the Aquarius in us, and I get that. I understand that now. And she couldn't heal and find herself yet.
Right.
So, that's what the older generation usually happens. So, for her to be like, oh, it's something she always said to you. I'm like, nah, she never was like she was proud of me and none of that. But I can see her seeing me. I really can see, and especially because now she's passed on. She knows I took care of her.
Yeah.
So, and she knows I'm taking care of her husband.
Yeah.
She knows I took care of my mom. Like, I can see her seeing, and I can see her being wanting to be, the greatest. No, I'm just like, you already know.
No. Nobody in the room knows.
Anyway, Yes. Yes. 1 T 2 B the greatest.
Isn't that crazy though? Like how when we're younger, like no one really understands how he has been treated different by people. Like we understand the feeling of like just having that adult kind of look at you like even as a kid.
You can feel it. It's an energy. You know when somebody don't mess with you, and like I'm not saying my grandma didn't mess with me, but I knew that there was some favoritism towards my brother. You know what I mean? She was my grandma. She loved me, but there was always favoritism towards my brother. Almost really, to be honest with you, on both sides.
Yeah.
I grew up like that. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's my truth. Regardless if they want to admit to it or not, that's my truth.
No, I feel that.
So so with that being said, like I was like, I don't know. My grandma ain't never really came and was like, "Oh, I'm proud of you" or anything, So at the end, but I understood what she was saying when she was like, "Well, if she's never said it to you, just know that she sees you. Just know that she's proud of you. Just know." And then she even said that my mother said thank you, and she doesn't know why, so I know why. I'm taking care of her father. I did a lot of stuff, so that resonated with me. Just different things. It was pretty. It was dope. Yes, grandma did call me a fast ass. What time it is here? I don't know.
10:07.
Yep, grandma called me the fast ass. She's I'm telling you, she ain't never fooled me. But it was funny how everything came into full circle and I ended up having to take care of her. Which I would have never had anything I would have never done. I would have had it that way. Trust me. She was I would have had it that way. I love her. Even though she's always been feisty. Yeah. Oh, guess what you got? It melted.
Oh no.
It's melting. Were they supposed to be in the refrigerator?
No. I don't think so. It wasn't in. Well, I don't know if they got.
Oh my god, these are the viral. It's melting. This is the viral Dubai chocolate. Is yours melting?
Yay!
What is that?
So it's like I think something.
Let's see what this is about.
Are you crunching?
Yeah, it's like crunchy and sweet. I'm telling you, it looks crazy. I know it looks like that.
I think mine smells. Larry was her favorite person. Larry, my dad. Hey Clay. Her son, and of course Big Daddy. Even if she didn't fool with him, even when she was cussing him out, she loved Big Daddy too. Big Daddy, her son, my dad, and my brother were people who she remembered, and Sarah, of course. Yes. No, no, no. My youngest daughter was the one doing the homework. She wasn't doing the homework. I'm gonna have to put mine in the picture.
No, I didn't check the French. Oh yeah, yours is not. Wanna try to my open?
Yeah. Yours is kind of it's melting.
Melting now.
Hmm. What do y'all have going on tonight? Anybody got anything going on tonight? Anybody want to say anything? Anybody out there doing anything tonight? Is it is it a heart in the house tonight? Stand up.
Is that something has a low battery?
Or has a low battery?
I don't know. Is that not that?
No, we're charging the computer. No, it's charging. It's not. Unless it's just,
Unless it's just hot and not plugged in.
I mean, it's, I see it charging. I don't know. Oh, it's draining it. All the microphones. So it probably is low battery.
Well, that's what it said.
Well, you guys, we just wanted to go live and do our first little podcast and just try to see if even our equipment even works. So I think it's super dope. We've been doing good. My daughter graduates June 10th, my last daughter, so I'm good. So everything's been good, Denise. Uh, and we got that May 10th, and then we go on. I mean, I'm sorry, June 10th, and then we go on a little family vacation again for the 18th time. Whew. And then that's our last vacation for a while because my grandma told me I got to sit down and build some generational wealth in my mediumship reading. So that's what I'll be doing after June 10th or after June
June.
15th. Yeah, sitting down.
Kane's birthday is June 21st. So after the 21st.
You heard what I said. After the 15th of June, I'm sitting it down. Oh, tell your mom I said hello. Is your mom dealing with dementia? Thank you so much for keeping us in your prayers. Big Daddy's doing good, Denise. He's doing just fine. We were just saying that sometimes I feel like Big Daddy wakes up and doesn't want to wake up, but he's doing fine. He doesn't have any ailments to not wake up. So he's doing fine. But I get it. He's 93 and everybody's left him and he barely talks to his people. People have lives and I got to go to work. It's a lot going on. So, yeah. But Big Daddy's doing well. He's still at home. He's still with me. We're still hanging in there. Yeah, grandma knows. She can't. So, so I what I didn't say is I told you the story about the reading, but what I didn't say is when I got off the plane, for those of you who heard the story about the reading, when I got off the plane, what happened was I had the reading and I immediately had to go straight to the airport. And when I got off the plane, that same picture that we had at her 65th birthday was left at her house. And she returned it to my apartment, and I had no clue when I walked in the house. The first picture I seen was my grandmother with her headscarf on. It was a huge blow up picture. So for me, it was just confirmation that she was definitely with us that day in that reading. The same day earlier when I had the reading, and they said my grandma was in the building. So it was just confirmation for me. It got me all excited. I love stuff like that, little chill bumps. But I didn't say that. That was pretty dope too. After the reading, when I walked in the house, she was the first person I seen. A big picture too, like the big blow up picture that I had for her. Her not she didn't have a funeral, but she had like a uh
Celebration of life.
yeah, yeah, and we had a big picture made of her. So yeah, I love it. Love my mom. I love it. She because of you out, girl. Stay strong. Stay strong. I know you got it, but I totally understand. I feel your pain. Trust me. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully, she's not putting her hands on you or anything like that. Because I've seen so many cases of different stages of dementia. But at the end of the day, it's great that you're taking care of her, that she's at home with somebody who loves her, and she's still able to catch you out at times. Please, please, please record some of those her cussing you out, so then you can just go back and at least hear her voice. Even if it's in a negative way, you're gonna appreciate that later on. Yeah, but stay strong. You got it, girl. You got it. What color?
Oh, she's talking about the chocolate freaked her out.
Oh, yeah, it was okay. I don't know if it was $20 worth. Wendy thinks it was. It was $20. The bar was $20.
I don't like chocolate period though.
I don't know that it was worth $20, but it wasn't nasty. But we'll see once it gets cold.
That crunch and the sweetness. I don't know the pistachio. That color is crazy.
It's not bad. I think that probably my daughter Diamond will probably want to try it. So it doesn't stink. It doesn't smell like anything. It's not. If it,
like chocolate.
yeah, because if it was a smell, I probably wouldn't have been able to eat it. I couldn't. It would. I can't do it. I'm not. I can't do that. I'm so glad you got some help. She said she's telling her she gonna kick her ass. I heard it all before. Trust me. I'm so happy you got some help though. That definitely is much needed whenever you're going through something like that. Lean on your support as much as you can. Huh? What's, what conversation? What kind of conversations do you guys want to hear for the future? Like I said, we want to go live on Thursdays, and we just want to. Like this was our first one. We were actually trying out the equipment to see if it even worked. I bought it off the TikTok shop. Go to my TikTok shop if you're looking for any kind of podcast equipment. It's actually on my shop, on my TikTok shop. If you follow me on TikTok, if not, go follow me on TikTok. Um, and we definitely want to start going live and doing more podcasts, probably every Thursday, or at least once a week, even if it isn't on Thursday. And we have to change the date. We'll inform. But what kind of conversations do you guys think you might be interested in hearing? You hooked on Tyler Perry's Sisters. I watched that one for a little while, I think. I think I got a delay on the chat. I do got a delay on the chat.
What do you mean?
It's a 60-second delay for somebody. I'm sorry you didn't, Denise. But you know, you got the voice in your head. I'm pretty sure. You know exactly what she used to say. You can hear her. I actually, after my mom passed away, I found voicemails that she left on my phone. Bless you. I found voicemails that she left on my phone, and I ended up actually keeping the voicemails. So, I have, well, I mean, I have my mom's voice anyway, but I have voicemails. It was good to hear from you too, Paulette. Reality shows, hair tutorial, barbershop thing. Oh, you want to hear about barbershop thing? We was just going on a whole rant about daggone barbershop things just a minute ago about how we certain people we can't stand to come in the daggone barbershop. They moving their head all around. You trying to cut their hair. They supposed to be looking forward. They over here trying to look at their haircut, trying to look at their haircut. They come in, they want to keep playing with their hair like this 80 million mother. Shit, it's aggy, man. It's really how you playing with your hair in the middle of me trying to cut your hair. Please tell me.